There comes a moment in every empire's life when the ground beneath it begins to crack. Not from the enemy's sword, but from within. This is the story of such a moment, of an empire brought to the edge, not by defeat, but by pride, and of one final battle where power was no longer a prize, but a curse. For 2 centuries, the empire of Aramor ruled unchallenged. Its banners flew high, its coffers overflowed, and its armies marched with pride. But the stronger it grew, the more fragile it became, as power began to rot at its core. And at the heart of it all were 2 men, Lord Cailan, the Shield of Aramor, a warrior of honor who had led countless victories, and Prince Elric, the Emperor's only son, trained in diplomacy, but hungry for more than peace. One believed in loyalty, the other, legacy. Their visions could not coexist. When the Emperor died, his final words were not about war, but unity. "Protect the realm," he whispered, "not your pride." But by dawn, the city was divided. Whispers turned into rumors, rumors into rebellion. Elric declared himself rightful heir, promising a new era of progress. Cailan, loyal to the old council, refused to let power fall unchecked. Neither could step back. And so, the final battle for power began. Not at the gates of an enemy city, but at Aramor's own edge. 2 banners, 1 empire. On the eve of battle, Cailan stood before his men and spoke not of victory, but of sorrow. "We were not meant to bleed each other," he said, "but history will remember what we choose now." On the other side, Elric sharpened his blade. "Empires don't endure through mercy," he told his captains. "They survive through control," and so they clashed. Brother against brother, friend against friend. The land drank the blood of its own. For hours, chaos reigned. But as the sun broke through the storm clouds, Cailan reached the prince. Their blades met, not with the fury of enemies, but the pain of former allies. He could have ended it. He could have claimed the throne. But he remembered the Emperor's final words, "Not your pride." And in that moment, Cailan did what few ever do in the face of power. He let it go. "I will not be the man who destroys what I swore to protect," Cailan said. And with that, he walked away, leaving Elric with a throne soaked in silence. The battle ended not with a victor, but a choice. History books would later call it a civil war, but those who lived it called it a reckoning. Prince Elric, faced with the weight of his ambition, ruled not as a tyrant, but with a shadow of shame. He rebuilt Aramor, yes, but he never forgot the man who could have taken everything and chose peace. Empires fall not when enemies storm their gates, but when power matters more than people. And sometimes the greatest act of strength is walking away. Power can build an empire, but only wisdom can save it.